Right now at noon, we are learning more today about what the gunman was doing the night of the nightclub shooting in Orlando, where 49 people were killed.
And meanwhile, that investigation is now focusing on the gunman's wife for possible answers about the motive in that shooting. Let's start off this coverage with our Local 10 News reporter, Laren Livingston. He is in Orlando as well with the very latest on this case. Laren.
That's right, and some sad realities just the same. We're hearing from Orange County that the medical examiner has now started to perform pretty much all of those autopsies on these 49 victims. And as of yesterday, we're hearing from the county that 20 of those victims' bodies had been released to their respective family members. And just this morning, we're hearing from the Orlando mayor, who says that the city owns a cemetery here, just opened up a new section in that cemetery. And he says if the victims, families of these victims, these 49 people, need a place to bury them, they can do so in that cemetery, and it will not come at any cost to those victims' families. That's just one of the resources that are now being offered through a brand new family assistance center that has been set up here in Camping World Stadium.
Tragedy is what brought them here from across the country.
Just pray for us and my brother that he's okay.
Sadly, Julissa Leal's brother, Frankie Hernandez, was one of the 49 people killed at Pulse nightclub early Sunday morning. Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer says now it's time to help Frank's family and friends and everyone else impacted by this shooting move forward.
We know that it's been traumatic for everybody, and we do know that we need to provide a lot of support.
Do you need gift cards to Publix to get you food? Do you need Target gift cards? We have our counseling services. We have, believe it or not, 600 counselors.
Terry DiCarlo is executive director of the LGBT Center of Central Florida. For the next 5 days, his staffers will join other local, state, and federal agencies, private companies inside the Family Assistance Center set up at Camping World Stadium to provide victim families, survivors, witnesses, anyone connected to Sunday's shooting with whatever help they need.
As you know, this was the greatest tragedy our community has ever witnessed.
Orange County Mayor Teresa Jacobs says the free services are also extended to the dozens of law enforcement personnel who responded that night. From here, people will learn about churches opening their doors for memorial services, hotels offering free places to stay while loved ones are in the hospital, airlines providing free trips home to make grieving and recovering less painful than it has to be.
If there's anything at all that can come good out of this, it's the fact that we stand more united than ever and that we are more understanding of each other.
Speaking of that unity, the mayor tells us as of this morning, he got word that the One Orlando Fund that was set up to help the victims' families as a result of this horrible, tragic shooting has now reached $2.5 million in pledged donations and money received. And there's also been talks already, discussions, nothing concrete, but discussions about how to permanently memorialize all 49 of these victims. For now, reporting live in Orlando, Laren Livingston, Local 10 News.